What's up, Cat Sis? What's up, Sis Star? All the way from the UK. Happy Saturday. How you doing? You doing all right? What's going on, Yolanda? Hey, good morning to you. Y'all remember that? Good morning to you. What's up? Hey, Jill. Oh, yeah, Jill. Look at Jill. Jill stalking. Jill stalking. Miss Jamie, good day, good day. Here go Jill, y'all. Around that corner. Hey, if there's gonna be anybody around the corner stalking me, I want it to be you. Okay? You got your blade just in case. What's up, Melissa? Good morning, everybody. Tanya, good morning. Bella Howard, 888, good morning. Faithful L, good Saturday. Happy Saturday. I guess this is becoming our thing. I guess we're all just kind of getting I always got yours too, Jill. You already know. We talked about it yesterday. We can't be saying what we will do, but I got your back too. You know. So I guess this is the morning meeting. This is what we be having now. It's a thing. We're doing morning meetings now. Before we go out in this world and slay demons. Is the music too loud? What's up, Miss T? Miss Lady T? What's going on? Looking good this AM thing. Listen, I ain't gonna front. I just looked. I said, damn, I'm kind of looking like high school again for a quick little minute. Living the dream, yeah. Greetings and blessings, Shamika. How you doing this morning? Grand Rising. I'll pull on some. I'll put some cards here in a second. See what's going on in the world. I'm thinking about brewing coffee and thinking about breakfast. What you got going on today? I need to like clear some space out here. Get rid of stuff I've been holding on to. Good morning, Sassy B. Thank you. Yeah, he did that. Except for that nose. Look at it. But I got the liquid Band-Aid. So yeah, but he did that. I like it. Hail to the King, the maker of everything. Grand Rich, right? Yeah, Grand Rising Benjamin. Thank you for joining us. Yo, that live last night was off the hook, wasn't it? You have a funeral to go to, Melissa? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. My condolences. Wanda, hey, good morning. Michelle, good morning. Grand Rising, everybody. Candace. Get a hug, Candace. Gave me a little hug. I'm glowing? Or is it the retouch? Let's see. Oh, no, I'm glowing. Oh, yeah, I'm glowing a little bit there, huh? Thank you. You know what? Honestly, it gets too loud. Hold on, let me turn it down just a little bit. Oh, girl, please. Karma just tried to unalive me. She tried to trip me. I'm telling you, it's the vitamin D. So I got the other one that I had was only like 1,000 IUs, but I got the 10,000 IUs, so international units per pill. You guys probably know that, but I'm telling you, it's this. It clears my skin up. So like I was having all that dermatitis breakout and stuff. It's the vitamin D3 plus water intake, couple glasses of wine a week. I don't know. Thank you, Wanda. I appreciate that. No, but this really does help though for if anybody deals with like any type of vitamin D deficiency. It really does. I was kind of skeptical about it. I've never been a vitamin person. I don't really like taking pills, but it actually does. It's been working wonders. For the night, like sweating at night, and kind of like your bones being achy and this, that, and the third. When you turn 25, you got to start taking care of yourself. So you got to start taking care of yourself. It's my thinking. You think? Well, yeah, it could be. No, it has a lot to do with it. Yeah, I definitely agree there. And not using drugs, like, and being humble. Yeah, being humble. I do believe in being humble. But yeah, I'm telling you, not. There's a big difference, though. But what's so funny is that a while ago, a few years ago, before I moved here, when I was living in Rochester. So I got up one morning, Grand Rising Creative Mind. I got up one morning and I had, I was still using drugs and everything then, drinking a lot too. And so, but one day I woke up, and this was like after I started to have this my awakening, and I had prayed to God, and I was just, I was having all these psychic dreams and just seeing stuff. It was weird. If you've been going through your awakening, you know what I'm talking about. And so I woke up one morning and I walked in the bathroom and I looked in the mirror, kind of woke up, and then I looked in the mirror and I walked back and I went back and I looked and I said, damn. I said, damn, I look younger. And I thought I was tripping. So my son came over, and as soon as he came to the door, he's like, damn, Dad, you look young again. I was like, I know. We was laughing, we was tripping. And I don't know. And guess what? I took it. I wasn't gonna ask no questions. I was like, you know what I'm saying? I own my experience. Well, if I don't own it, somebody else will. And we already know people like to take people's experiences like it's theirs. That destiny swap. If you don't own it, somebody else will. And sometimes when people own your experiences, they turn it into something that it ain't. I can't blame, yeah, I can't blame society for it. I can't blame society for anything that I got going on, really. We do have to own it. I mean, there are some things that, you know, we know how that goes. The powers that are, the powers that be, the powers that were, but ain't no point in blaming everybody. Days is over. And you know what though? In all honesty though, I learned that from my mom. You know, no matter what our relationship is like now, I still give my mom, you know, all the respect and credit for raising me the way that she did. Because my mom is really kind of always has been a very honest, no nonsense person, and I give that to her. My mom is one of those kind of people where if you went to her, or if I went to her, my mom always kind of told me when I was younger, like you're gonna have to, you be strong. You are a strong person. You have to just be yourself and things like that. But my mom was one of those, hey Faith, good morning. My mom was one of those kind of people. If I went to my mom and I was like crying or I had a problem, my mom would go, and what do you want me to do about that? What are you gonna do about that? You stop crying. Stop crying. Get your shit. I feel bad. You need a hug. What do you need? You need a hug right now. I'll give you a hug, but stop that crying and get your shit together. That's who my mom is. That's who she was to me, and so I've carried that with me. My grandmother was kind of the same. Yeah, me and my grandmother are very close, and me and like my grandma was like my best friend. I can tell my grandmother anything. Long smoke, Grand Rising. Things change. Things change when we get older. Yeah. My grandma told me a lot of stuff too. She probably should have never told me, but she did. You know. But yeah, talk about experience. That's why I liked, when I was younger, I always like talking to, older people. And when we owe that to people that instill values in us. I believe, to be better, to live better, to show how we live through what they taught us, kind of energy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a shame to give people all wisdom and knowledge, and then they walking around still fucking stupid. What's up, Mars Attacks? Andrea Love, Grand Rising. It's our duty to pay it forward. Yeah, it is. They stood on business back in the day. Yeah, they did. They had to. They know, like, let's see, cultivating flow LLC. Good morning, Miss Jane. My grandmama was my best friend. I learned so much from that beautiful soul, which also allows me to be okay, cut off because she taught me how to be strong on my own. Yeah. Good morning, Angel. Yeah, it really is. They had to stand on business back in the day. They didn't have a choice. There's a lot the further we get along in society and stuff like that, things aren't as hard as they used to be for people. A lot of people do a lot of damn complaining. Lisa Queen B, good morning from New York. Shit wasn't hard. They had to they had to work their asses off like under the worst kind of circumstances. They had families and kids to take care of. Royal Rising, Dar West News. Royal Rising. That's a tongue twister. The Royal Rising. When people start talking like, that I had to walk 5 miles to school. Well, a lot of people had to walk like 10 miles to work. That kind of stuff. They had to do it. Work two, three jobs to take care of kids. A lot of women, men worked hard too, but I grew up around a lot of women, and they, my grandmother, she was, I think she was like the first woman to work at this computer manufacturing plant we had here. She was like the only woman that was putting together those big ass computers that the companies used to have back in the day. They had her in the newspaper and stuff like that. Yeah, she was a strong woman. So they didn't raise no bitches. What I'm trying to say. Yeah. A lot of people that watch me are a lot of older, I don't like to say old, but mature women, you know. That's why people need to mind their business. Yeah, people, because they don't know what people have gone through. They don't know. They really don't. People make a lot of judgments about people, and they don't know a damn thing about what you've been through, who taught you what they taught you, what you've had to overcome, what you still might even be going through. People need to mind their motherfucking bit. Not again, not your motherfucking problem. Okay, I'm gonna put that on the t-shirt. Not my motherfucking problem. You know, it's supposed to be. It's I don't. I never was really a person to really kind of judge people before I knew them. I was always kind of more interested in wanting to know like things about people. But you judge a book by its cover, you'll be sadly mistaken. You know, savage. Yard to D, your shirt's gone to production. The Apprentice, first time seeing you here. I'm pretty mad and being told to forgive people who hurt me so much. God sends me to forget about the past and move forward. That's the best thing to do. I was thinking, especially like when we were talking last night on that live. Shamika, you got to move forward. You know what I'm saying? It ain't easy though. It ain't easy. But I feel like sometimes too we get rushed. People like we rush ourselves too because of what we hear. People, oh, you gotta heal, you gotta forgive. You can't force yourself to do something. You just do it. You do it when you're ready to do it. How do you forgive people like this? I was taking a lot of shit a few minutes ago. How do I? Um, for me, it's kind of like a lot of times you do have to just kind of bite the bullet and forgive people. Well, you got to start with forgiving yourself. Depending on what the situation is. But the more and more I think about stuff, because I think about a lot of it. Yeah, it's peace. It's peace. I want peace. But there's a part of me that looks at people and goes, "Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do." Sometimes you're dealing with people who don't understand why they're doing what they're doing, or that they ignorant as fuck. Like some people are just straight ignorant. Some people are just disrespectful, ignorant, and they don't. And when I say ignorant, they ignorant. But there are just people who are ignorant to what it is to actually be nice to people, how to treat people. A lot of people don't really, honestly, don't know what that is. A lot of people have no clue about how to really treat people. They weren't taught it. Uh, they've never received kind treatment from people until they come across good people and they treat good people like shit. And so I just, it took me. I'm a forgiving person, anyways. I forgive people. I've always been. It comes kind of natural to me, because it's just like I would much rather, you know, I probably should. I probably was too forgiving. I forgave a lot of things, but I forgive people very quickly. You know, that's how I do it. I do it now. Now I realize what forgiveness is. I do it because it's my way of just letting go and moving forward. Just giving it to, give it to God. Realize karma is an act of seeking balance in this world, releasing the hurt to universe and universal law. It helps balance. Yeah, that's true. If you give the hurt to the universe will give you some type of healing, I suppose. That's what I do. It's you could do that. You could either do that or you could walk around mad and angry with people. And then a lot of times too, I feel like people will realize like what they've done. People learn stuff over time. I believe that the online family, yeah, the best. Yeah, but you gotta really kind of stand on business too. You gotta really mean what you say. Forgiveness is not always. Sometimes forgiveness is cussing a motherfucker out, letting the person know how you feel, and walking away, forgiving them. Sometimes it's that too. I believe in a healthy balance, because like I'm not always gonna be nice about stuff. Nobody is, but people expect you to be nice and stuff. When you forgive people, you kind of go, you're sad and you gotta go to them with open arms. Man, fuck that. No, I forgive your dumb ass, but you a bitch. Looking like somebody's husband, Yasmin and Nubian. I'm somebody's grandpapa. I'm a pawpaw. I'm a gilf. I'm a gilf. I'm dead ass on that though. I'm real quick to say, yeah, I forgive you, but you still a dumb bitch. Okay, you're a stupid motherfucker, but I forgive you. That don't change the fact that I'm never fucking with you again, and that you better stay the fuck from me. Your favorite role is being a nana. I miss I haven't seen my grandbabies in so long. I would love to see my grandbabies. They big now though. I don't even think, but the oldest one will remember me, but I don't know about the younger ones. Somebody asked me yesterday when I went to go have breakfast, if I do I would I have any more kids, and I was like, yeah. I don't think that I could. I can't be changing no diapers. Uh, I'm not a diaper changer. What a poop like. I don't like shitty diapers. I only have one son. I got one kid. I got one kid. That's what I'll say. And my son has three grandbabies, three kids. I don't look old enough for that. Yeah, I agree. I feel like though, that's a lot of us these days. A lot of people my age and even younger got grandkids. I think that that's just the way that it's supposed to be. Because does anybody remember like when you was growing up, like, and no shade towards anybody's parents, but didn't our parents look old as hell at like 32, 30 years old? Didn't they look older than that? Like, not like, I don't know if it's fashion, if it was fashion or what, but didn't they look older? They did, like old. They look old as hell. Like at 40, they was old. I don't. It's the clothes, huh? It was the clothes, wasn't it? They didn't dress. It's the way that we dress. The hair too, especially if you black. Everybody had a damn Jerry curl or wave nouveau. And then I feel like a lot of our parents too. They had to be old. They had to, especially if they came from like a large family. Like my mom was the oldest out of a bunch of kids, and she still. My mom doesn't look old. She still looks. She aged very well, but they had to be old. It was a different time, and in the '80s too. The '80s kind of fucked me up a little bit. The glasses too, the thick ass glasses, them Jeffrey Dahmer glasses everybody had to wear, and them old lady glasses. It's the '80s fashion was real kind of fucked up. I don't ever want to go back to the '80s. The fashion, hell nah. When I see the clothes that I had on in the '80s, what the fuck was they thinking? Stonewashed jeans? What is that? I would never be seen in a pair of stonewashed jeans ever again. Okay? Biker shorts and tank tops. What the? I'm good. No, the '80s was real. No, people be like, I want to go back to the '80s. It was so cool. No, it wasn't. Half the niggas was running around in stilettos in skin tight ass jeans with shiny ass clothing on. That's okay. That's cool. That's what y'all want. That's what y'all want to go back to. All right. The '70s would have been cool though. The fashion in the '70s is a lot cooler than the fashion in the '80s. Man, let me tell you something. The '90s had the best music, the best clothes, the best everything cool in this world came from the '90s. Everything cool from this world came from the '90s. If you were a part of the '90s, we ushered in all this shit. Being in the '90s, man, the music was everything. The music was about love and consciousness and having a good time. It wasn't like none of this dumb shit. It really wasn't. The '70s too. Now the '70s was cool too. The '90s was the best. Grand Rising White Witch, welcome in. Yeah, the '90s was the shit. Okay. I don't know. I be thinking like when I go shopping now, when I'm online looking for clothes, or if I go to a store, I'm like, I don't like none of this shit. Where my clothes at from the '90s? The baggy clothing. Well, I did kind of I was a baggy clothes wearer, but I could go without that. They have videos on YouTube about getting dressed in the historical eras in like the 15th century and earlier. They listen. How tall am I? 6'3". Nah, I'm like 5'11". 5'11". Oh, Melissa, yeah, those videos where it took them like 5 hours to get dressed, the corsets and all that. Yeah, I couldn't do that neither. And they didn't have showers back then neither, wearing all that hot ass shit. Yeah, some of the stuff they like 18 piece outfits to go walk down the street. They was sharp though. They were sharp. Where are you from? I'm in Connecticut. I live in Minnesota. Model for swimwear. Who? Me? No, that ain't happening. You a tall bitch. Amazon bitch, okay? Model medium swimwear for men. Men wore hose and chainmail. I thought that's what I'm saying. Crazy. Can you say anything about the Sagittarius? Oh, you missed the Sagittarius conversation we had. Did the Apprentice? They missed that conversation. You're a shorty 5'4". I like shorties. They had a four pair of pants. Sagittariuses. We talked about that the other day. I'm not an astrologer, so I gave my experience with Sagittarius is that y'all are real cool until you piss them off, and when you piss them off, then it's hell to pay. Revenge is like revenge. You piss off a Sagittarius, it's revenge. That's what it is. You're welcome. You're welcome, Yasmin, the Nubian. Wear long shorts to play tennis or handball. Yeah, that's I mean Sagittariuses are very, my experience with Sagittarius is always fun. Until fun, passionate, memorable, loving, until they get mad, and then when they get mad, it's a wrap. Never, I'm telling you, never piss off a Sagittarius, because you piss off a Sagittarius, you see them, it'd be 3 years later, and they go, "See you later." They be like, "I love you," and then you walk into the house, and then they walk around the corner, and then they're standing at the end of the corner like this. One day, I'm gonna get your ass. Gotta go. Yeah, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde be at the end of the corner talking about, bitch, go, yeah. I love you too, honey. Okay. Sagittarius is will get you worse than you got them. That's how it works too. So say like somebody sprinkles you with some water like this, a Sagittarius will go get a big bucket and throw it in your face. Like that's what you should expect from a Sagittarius. Don't ever cheat on the Sagittarius. Do not ever cheat on the Sagittarius. Even if they stay with you, they will make you, you'll never forget it. You'll be all kind of bitches and hoes, and I can do what the fuck I want. I can do what I want. You cheated on me 15 years ago. It was like it was. I just gave somebody a hug. That's what you say, bitch. That's what you say. Okay. Or leave dog poop under your car or door handle. That's some psychotic shit. That's petty. That's pet. That is pet. That's petty. I'm petty, but not that. Who gonna pick up dog shit anyway? It takes a it. What's up, Saeed? It takes a very petty, like you, a petty motherfucker. Who gonna pick up dog shit? Who gonna pick up dog shit even with gloves on? Who's gonna pick up some dog shit? Karma said, "I know. You'll find your match, Wanda." No, for real. Who gonna pick up dog shit? Somebody, you done pissed somebody off that bad. They said, "You know what? You see that big steaming hot pile of shit over there? Oh, I'm finna go rub this all on that bitch door handle." The friend should go, "We ain't friends no more, dog. I'm calling the police on your ass." What kind of shit is that? You and your friend is he mad at this girl, like, "Man, that bitch pissed me off, man. I'm so pissed off at her. Matter of fact, look at that shit. Grant, hand me that shit down there." What? Hand me that shit. Why? Why? Uh-uh. I'm finna go run that shit on that bitch car door handle. No, you're not. Watch me. That's some crazy shit. I done had friends that are crazy like that. Hand me that shit over there. Kind of what, nigga? No. Get your dumb ass out of here. But hey, you got to, you got to really be. I don't know. There's something I don't know. I kind of. Hey, Grace. Amazing Grace is in his house as we're talking about crazy Sagittariuses. Okay. I cannot, but I can't get over. Hold on. Let me grab my thing real quick. Listen, listen. I know this. I know somebody that used to date somebody that was crazy, and so one time the dude came into his house, and he fucked up his house. But guess what he did, y'all? He wrote on the wall, "You ain't shit," in his own shit. What in the entire hell is that? Somebody really pissed. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That's some crazy. And listen, I done done some crazy things, in relationships, but I'm not about to do no gross. That's just gross. That's gross. Back in the day though, back in the day though, when somebody was acting crazy like they now, we all been there. Oh, they must really love me. Look how crazy they acting. Yeah, okay. Some people still feel like that too, you know. Right. You owe no one. Nobody owes anybody anything except money. That's it. There goes a fucking troll. Yeah, I hope that you practice some AIDS awareness. Wear condoms. Practice abstinence. Don't be a whore. You feel me? What's up, Mia? Here we go with these trolls. Again, get people that we get people again. These people with these all it does is give me material to talk about. I should be a damn comedian. If YouTube wasn't so sensitive, it'd be real. It would get real dirty over here. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? It be these false narratives. I could go. I could go get 14 HIV AIDS tests. I can get 14 HIV AIDS tests and they all come back negative, and the person will still go, "You got to have AIDS." Shut your dumb ass up. Shut up. It's not happening, okay? It's just not happening. I don't care who told who what. It ain't my fault. Anybody. If somebody's walking around with HIV or AIDS, again, the savage ain't got nothing to do with that. Godspeed to you. Take your medication. Take care of yourself. But I ain't got shit to do with that. You feel me? Dead ass though. People be. I swear to God. People. That's how you know people are just like delusional. They are delusional. They will push a narrative and it ain't got shit to like. That's what I'm saying. It ain't my. I ain't. I don't even get mad about this shit no more. Cause if it's not true, it's not true. People can say whatever they want. Cutes, defamatory. I know the nerve of people and their rumors. I used to get really bent out of shape about stuff when people would talk about me. I would get real mad, real hurt, real mad. But the older I get, to realize I just shit fuck people. When I sat in people's faces and I saw them literally just say like make up stuff about people, I was like, these bitches got problems. Like you just sit around and you make up a whole lie, and people and see sometimes what happens is that people just kind of let people do that. I'm not one of those people. If I know what somebody's saying about somebody ain't true and they're saying it in front of a bunch of people or even just me, I'll say that it now you know damn well that ain't true. I was there. That ain't what happened, you know? But you know, it really be these people. Cause I on my TikTok, I had posted something on my TikTok when I had TikTok or whatever. When people were coming like leaving little nasty comments, and I got wind of what people were lying about, and like I said, I don't about me using drugs, about me being HIV positive and things like that, and it's just kind of like, well, let's just say this: anybody that would say anything like that about me, I would challenge you to this. Let's all go take some UAs and let's all go take some tests. Meet me at the doctor's office. Meet me at the clinic. We can all go do this together. And I can guarantee you ain't nobody gonna show up. Okay? So when people aren't ready to put up, then they gotta shut up. But they don't shut up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't about to, yeah, if I, if I feel the need to, but I'm not about to prove shit to nobody. I'm done proving things to people because you can prove things to people and people confirmation and people will still go with what they want to believe. A lot, Valkyrie, good morning. People are not ready to be honest. You know what I'm saying? And again, you know, a lot of times people want to see how far you will go to prove yourself. And when you do that, that makes you seem kind of insecure or like you're not sure of yourself. I ain't finna prove shit to nobody. I ain't got shit to prove to nobody. Fuck them. And a lot of these people that sit around and talk crazy about you and say the worst things about you will be the first person to jump up in the bed with your ass while they talking all that shit. They'll be the first person. I can guarantee you that. Behind the scenes, the first person. A motherfucker want to sit around and talk about you, what you doing in the bedroom with who you doing it with, you all kind of hoes and sluts, and you got diseases and this, that, and the third. I can guarantee you, off the keyboard, off the camera. If you were to be with or near that person and say, "What's up? You want some sex?" Oh yeah, they be down for it. They be down for it. LNA, welcome. That's the truth, Ruth. What's my sign? I'm a Gemini. I'm a Gemini. I like long walks on the beach. I'm 5'11". My favorite food is fried chicken, and I like red wine. No, Gemini. See, I'm gonna get that redone. Meal game go go. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Gemini's. Hey, listen. I am not gonna. I'm not even gonna lie. Gemini's are crazy. See, Gemini's and Sagittarius are pretty much the same. Gemini's, we know how to let stuff go. Well, Gemini, I know some Geminis that hold grudges too, though. But Geminis are crazy. You 5'11" too? Somebody was just saying they was a tall bitch. Okay. My mom is almost 6 feet tall too. Yeah, she 5'11", something like that. 5'10", 5'11". All my mom's friends were tall. Like my mom's close friends, they was all tall too. And they all used to play like volleyball and things like that, I think. I yeah, I don't know. Geminis are crazy. You know, people say Geminis are two-faced, this, that, and the third. I don't know too much about any of that. My mom's sign, I don't want to say that. I'm not gonna say that. No offense, but you know, that's her business. That's her business. My brother is a Gemini. He was my best friend growing up. Yeah. You said best friend growing up. Y'all not friends no more? If you don't mind me asking. Mama's baby. Not no more. Not anymore. Is that? Let me see. Libra, 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 Libra. I like Libras too. Most of my close friends were Libras, and I used to date a Libra. Yeah, try to balance the force. The thing with Libras that I've learned, and no offense to anybody who's a Libra, he got jealous over my spiritual path. That's weird. That's weird. Uh, Libras will do anything to balance the scales out. If they're not balanced, if an unbalanced Libra is the worst kind of Libra because they will do anything. They will lie. They will cheat. They will lie. They asses off to balance out some scales. If it's an unbalanced Libra, that's the thing I've learned about Libras. I love Libra. Libras are very sweet people. Generally, Libras are very sweet. They're very endearing, and they're very fair. They're cool people, but if they switch up like weather, well, if they're imbalanced, yeah. Let me not say all Libras, because I did just because the other day, I'm not saying all. I said my experiences with the Libras. I know, you used to lie to your parents. Yeah, I didn't. No, I lied. I used to. No, lying was never a thing. My mom always told me to tell the truth. or she was gonna beat my ass kind of energy. But my mom didn't even have to do that. My mom will always say the thing. Dwayne Baldry is got a heart of gold, and he would never. He's not a liar. That's one thing I'm not a liar. Have I lied? No. Have I lied? No. Duh. Yes. We've all told lies. You know what I'm saying? I can't stand a liar. I cannot stand a liar. Your recent ex was a Libra, and he ghosted me out of nowhere after 13 years of friendship. Damn, Jill. That's some crazy to ghost people after you done been with them. Like, that's the narcissist trick. That is how narcissists get you, hook, line, and sinker. Grand Rising, Christine. I'm just gonna call you Christine because I don't know how to pronounce the first part. Ties? Is it ties? Ties? Ties, Christine? Is that how you say it? I tried it. Yeah, when you don't. Okay, okay. Ties. Okay, I got it right. Ties, Christine. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, I don't know how to when it comes to lies. I don't like when people lie to me because what people don't what people well, I don't know if they fail to realize it, but what I know is that when people lie, they rob you of an opportunity to make a choice. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't like that. But see, 9 times out of 10, if they're gonna be if we'll see what happens is that people assume like if I tell them the truth, then I know that they're going to make this decision, and they don't know. A lot of people just respect honest people. A lot of people just respect honesty. You would really be, people would really be surprised if they went to somebody and was honest. A person might be like, okay, well, we can work on that. Or I'm down with that, you know what I'm saying? Or I'm not down with that. People need to stop all that fucking lying. Okay? People be lying their asses off. Who's more fun to me, a Gemini or a Sagittarius? A Gemini. A Gemini. Geminis are fun. We're the children of the zodiac, so we like to have fun. Was just seeing a post on Aaron Carter today and how he said his whole family was after him after before he passed. Scapegoating is coming out as a term now. It's happening more than we think. Oh hell yeah, it is. Hell yeah. Leah Renee, lies also read between the lines. Dishonest comes spoken. Yeah. Those that know already know without words. Body language and eyes tell all. I know, I know when people are lying. Confirmation. I do know when people are lying. I may not, I always tell people, because you know what it is too, is that when you know somebody's lying and you tell them like you're not being honest with me, they go, well, what am I lying about? Well, I don't, and I've told people I don't have to know what the fuck you're lying about. I just know you're fucking lying. Okay, you're being dishonest. So I don't need to know what you're being dishonest about. You're just a fucking liar. And so you're gonna lie to me now. You're gonna lie about any fucking thing. People be like, well, what am I lying about then? Huh? What am I lying about then? Bitch, I don't know. You know what the fuck you're lying about. I just know you're lying. Feel it in our guts. Yeah, it feels like when somebody's sitting in my face and they lying, I feel it like somebody punches me in my stomach. It's like I've been gut punched, and I'm like, oh, because then it's like, you know, my facial expressions. It's hard for me to kind of cover that up. So like, I'd be like, oh, like they can't. They're too busy trying to think of the lie. They don't even notice. This is one way you can tell somebody's lying though, and I'll share this with you. So when you ask somebody a question, if they pause before they answer it, if they don't give you an answer like right away, if they have to think about some shit, they're lying. They're trying to put together in their head, what am I gonna say? What am I gonna say? That's what I'm telling you. People that are gonna tell the truth don't have time to think about what they're gonna say because the truth is already there. Or when people respond with too many questions. When they answer your question with a question, that's them just buying more time to think about a lie, to think about an answer, or to try to confuse you. It's a Jedi mind trick. Kizzy, sister Kizzy, welcome, welcome, welcome. I can't stand that shit. If I ask you a question and you like, what do you mean? When people go, well, what are you trying to, well, like, what are you asking me? You know what the fuck? What do you mean? What? I just start laughing like, are you serious? All right, so yeah, just go ahead and continue to think of that lie. Think of that lie. But I mean, so where were you last night? This, like, for example, where were you last night? Where was I last night? They're lying. They're lying. They're lying. I am grateful. Blessing and abundance at Spiritual Savage in chat. Thank you. Thank you. I am grateful. Back to you. Back to you. Leah Renee, you funny. Mm. Yasmin, yeah. And you know what though? I had to check myself on that too because when I found out that like people were, it only really took one good time for me to find out that people were lying and they got the response that I gave them. And then what happened is that people just like fuck that. I don't want to. I'm not even gonna piss him off like that because I know he's gonna be mad kind of energy. So I had to check myself though. I had to check myself because it's kind of like you have to really kind of think about it. Not that anybody's your children, but you know, like how it is when parents are really hard on their kids or they beat the fuck out of their kids when their kids get caught in a lie. The punishment is so severe to where the kids don't even feel comfortable coming to the parents with the truth. The same goes with adults. If you're somebody that overreacts or reacts in a very angry, aggressive manner when people lie to you, like I've been used to in the past, like I used to do in the past, then nobody's gonna want to come and be honest with you. So if you want people to be honest with you, you got to make people comfortable enough to be honest with you as well. People would tell me like, man, I didn't even want to. I don't want to hear it. I know what it is. I know what it is. You know. I would cuss a motherfucker out. You hear me? It turns into like it's Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Because and that was me. That was me kind of dealing with PTSD and trauma from people lying to me and stuff like that, and how that made me feel. I don't like for people to try to make me feel stupid. I don't like to feel stupid. I don't like to feel like I've been had. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. Because light is law. We are all human and get triggered from time to time. I'm sorry I unloaded on your platform. You're good. Don't. That's what we come here for. We come here. We can share stuff. I don't mind. I don't care about that. Don't be unloading on me or nobody else in the chat. But you can say whatever you got to say. Shit, you grown. You know what I'm saying? Where we at 49:55. It's nice outside today. Wait, anybody got plans? What's your plans for today? What's your plans for the weekend? You're welcome, Light is Law. Don't worry about it. Yeah, people see that you're a nice person, and then they want to take advantage of that. Soak up some sun, Kai. Okay. Well, good for you. Good for you, because it's not like that here. You're going to go hang out with some friends, got to get ready to go to the funeral. Again, Melissa, my condolences. Again. You out there in the sun? Amazing Grace. Well, good for your ass too. No, I'm happy that you are in some place where where you can do that. You know, I got to get to me somewhere soon where I can soak up. I'm telling you, if it wasn't for my cats, I wouldn't be here. I gotta get these cats some shots so they can go to like a cat lodging, cat care or something like that. I thought about I thought about like having somebody come by and feed them. Like you can pay people for that, but I don't know if I want anybody to really kind of come into this neighborhood. Like, some people probably be like, I ain't coming over there. I ain't going in that building kind of energy. So I got to get them some shots. Cats are cool for like 2 days by themselves, but you really shouldn't leave them alone. You know. If stop that karma. Stop. Stop. 4 dogs. Down here in Brazil, I love the countryside. That sounds beautiful. That sounds wonderful. So Valkyrie, what do you do when you go out of town then? Leo Renee, I heard that. Valkyrie, what do you do when you go out of town? Do you just like if you're going out of town for a couple of days, do you just leave them food? I have grown kids that help. I have grown kids that don't help. I have grown kids that don't help. Yeah, I might have to look into a cat sitter. I might have to look into a cat sitter. You know, I got I can put up cameras in the crib and stuff like that. But it would be nice to get out of here for a couple of days, go somewhere I ain't been before. We'll see. We shall see. My cats are, my cats don't play that shit though. Lorraine McKeegan, thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome, 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 family. Yeah, my cats don't play that. They don't like people. Karma really, she hisses. She don't like people at all. Mm-mm. She doesn't. If she doesn't know you, it's a problem. Yeah, I'm gonna take them to go get some shots. They get them. They get like some days I just be like, man, I don't even want to see these cats. My cats, I leave the food out. Trip has a I always leave them food out anyway, so they just eat whenever they want to eat. But Trip has a very sensitive stomach. Damn, you had a King Corso, I had to get rid of it. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, they scratched the listen. Uh they Trip he when he eats wet food, he can't eat wet food because he throws up like right away. It's like he's bulimic or something. No offense to anybody, but it's like he eats and then goes and throws it up if it's wet food. So I thought about it's the litter box, but the litter box they would be cool for a couple of days. I did think about getting an automatic cat food feeder. Oh well, I might have to get one. I might have to get one. Time to leave them. Listen, getting all these signs now. You'll come pick up your niece and your nephew. They so cute. Yeah, yeah. And I'm telling you, Trip is friendly. He comes and sniffs people, but Karma looks at people like, what? Dad, who is this? She does not like it. Can I ask what? What can you ask? Let's see what you want. Can I ask about reverse cards? Do you straighten your cards, uh, card pack anytime before using them? Sometimes if I get like sometimes I'll if I hear the message like turn all the cards upright, yeah, I will. But if they come, but even sometimes when they come out in the reverse, it's still the energy that surrounds the card. That's just and what I intuitively kind of pick up on. Um, but yeah, I think that when you do the cards all in upright, it challenges you more as a reader. I feel like it does. I feel like it challenges you more as a reader when you take all the cards upright and because if they're all in the upright, then generally speaking, that's positive energy. But we already know like it's not that's not what it is sometimes. But I feel like if you have all the cards in the upright, it challenges you to tap into the energy surrounding the cards, what you're hearing, what you're feeling. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I will be doing a message to. I had this dream, y'all. Oh my God. Let me tell y'all about this dream, and I'm gonna put some cards on it when I sit down and record a message today. So I had this dream. Because I got it in my phone. I remember it though, but I want to pull it up here so I can tell you what this person said in the dream. All right. So I have a I have a cousin. Well, I'll tell you the story. So I was at my cousin's crib, right? Karma, your cat feels people off. No, she's just a bitch. She's just a mean bitch. That's it. She's just mean as fuck. Karma is. Come here, listen, they want some treats. Hold on. Here, come on. Here. Eat them. She won't. She Karma won't eat treats if they're on the floor. She only eats them if they're on the carpet. That's weird. Stop it. Nope. Come here. Look, he's mean. Look at him. Bad. Hey, stop it. No, because you're just trying to get down and eat her stuff. Shut up. Scab. You would think that he would be a little bit more grateful since I found his ass on the street, okay, on the sidewalk as a kitten. You would think that he would be a little bit nicer to me, okay? Come here, Karma. Come on. She don't act. She doesn't. She doesn't. Yeah, cuss me out like he paid you. Did you see that? Like, put me down. She doesn't act like that, huh? Huh? What's up? What? Yeah. She's 3 years old. This is the longest I've ever had an animal, a pet, a companion. Okay. She was a tiny little kitten. So let me tell you about this dream. So I was at my cousin's house, right? And this dude comes over. He was like an Indian dude, like from India, or like, yeah, I think he was like Indian. So he comes in to her crib uh, with a machine pew pew, like a big one. And there were kind of some details in there before, like my little cousins were in it, blah blah blah. But I run to the dude and I grab the gun. Well, I said the G word, but whatever. I grab it and he starts blasting it in the air, and I'm like, "Help! Help! Help!" So I wrestle it away from him, and he runs off. Right now, get this. So he was at my cousin's crib. My cousin is a principal for a high school. So the way that I interpret that is that this person is they were a teenager, like a teenage they look like a teenager, a high school student. So I'm picking up like something maybe about a high school student, or maybe something might have happened or will, I don't know, something about a high school. But then get this. So he dips off, he comes back. I woke up and I went back to sleep, and the dream picked up where it was like the next scene. He comes back with a butcher knife this time. But this is what he says. Check this out. He said, "You think it's okay to drop people because I'm not perfect? I put on a little weight and now I'm not perfect for you?" He said something like that. And then he got me on the left side of my, with the knife. Then I woke up, and then I went back to sleep, and he was there again. This time he came with like like a can of Raid, and he was spraying the pillowcases in the house and just trying to spray people. And so he came up on me. Now like in dreams where you're moving in like slow motion. Isn't that weird? But I got him this time. I got him again, and I poked his eye out, and I took the spray and I sprayed it in his mouth, and he kind of like, how like on movies when people vanquish demons and they kind of shrivel up. That's what happened. I don't have dreams like that. That's some weird shit. But I think that that was like something about a high school student. You look familiar. Do you know me too? Ain't nobody listen to the damn dream. Everybody like fuck that dream. I'm gonna do a reading on it though. I might put some energy on it. I believe that dreams are fighting in another reality. I do believe in that too. Pretty Kitty Publishing. Hey, I just googled what planet our cat's associated with, and it said Saturn. Really? That's why omen energy. Is that why they so damn mean? That it could have just really been somebody coming from me. But I listen. The fact that somebody, I don't know, when I kind of sat on it, I feel like something's gonna happen at a high school. I hate to say that. I feel like something's gonna happen at a high school, but I'm gonna put some energy on it and see what comes out in a little bit here. All right, y'all. We got an hour. Okay. I'm about to go. I gotta eat. And it's nice outside too, so I want to get some fresh air. I probably shouldn't have said that in a live, but we'll see. I wish that is the second dream you've had that you have felt children were unsafe. I know. And it was really kind of weird though because I don't think that it had anything to do like with my cousin or whatever. I think it's because she's a principal at a school, her house. We have to look at the symbolism in dreams. Her house, she's a principal. That's a school. I heard school. Yeah, I heard school. So something about a school, or a high school student. If the symbolism about it. There was a shooting today at a high school. I knew him also. Monica, sorry to hear that. These school shootings are getting out of control. They just are. It's a shame. These are the times that we are in. But I'm out. I love you guys. Thank you for tapping in with me this morning. Coffee with your favorite uncle, 7-9. I'm out. I will see you guys later. Love you. Deuces.